Welcome back to Real Estate Uncensored. This is the place where you get actionable ideas to attract an audience online, build influence, and get more clients. We've got Zach Hammer with us, the founder of Real Estate Growth Hackers. Of course, Greg McDaniel's in the co-pilot seat where he always belongs. Greg, what's up today?
What up, Johnson? Dude, this is going to be a great show. I cannot wait to dig into Zach's treasure trove of a brain and extract out some incredible pieces of knowledge. As usual, when we have the hammer here, he just lays down the freaking knowledge. When you're a hammer, everything you see is a nail. So get ready, people. This is going to be good. So.
That's right. And we're talking about three Facebook topics for three Facebook Live topics, I should say, for real estate agents and local professionals. So if you're in sales, if you are any kind of local service professional, this will work. Obviously, we're coming from a lot of a real estate background, but that doesn't need to be the topic that you cover on all of your Facebook Lives, because people get bored of real estate. So we wanted to share what are some of the other things that you can talk about on Facebook Lives, because Zach, you work with clients to help them create like a locally oriented video show, which then you break up into bits and pieces and you turn it into a podcast and all that fun stuff. So we're going to talk about lifestyle, community, and trends. Let's talk about lifestyle first. What do you mean by lifestyle videos?
Yeah, great question. So when we're talking about lifestyle videos, what I normally mean is anything that is involved in living in the home, right? Most of the time, in contrast, real estate agents are just talking about, transactions, the open houses that they're doing, market reports, those kinds of things that, quite honestly, if you're not in the market for a transaction, is boring as all get out. Right. Mm-hmm. And so lifestyle stuff instead is focused on everybody, right? The people who are living in their house right now. What are the ways that they can make their house look great? Maybe what are some DIY tips to increase the value in their home? Maybe what are some of the seasonal trends that they can do in order to make sure that their house stays in a good condition? Winterizing, preparing for the summer, and maybe economy tips, or not economy. What's the word I'm looking like electrical optimization, right? So that your AC isn't using as much energy. Those kinds of tips. That's what I mean when I say lifestyle. So the kinds of stuff that basically, if you're to boil it down, it's what can people do to make living in their home right now better, right? That's the idea of lifestyle.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, there's 5 different videos that I'm actually going to shoot, and Zach, I want to get your opinion on this. Not so much for Matt, because I respect you, Zach.
Love you too, buddy.
I had to get a jab in there somewhere. Come on, man. I think the world of you. So here are the 5 different videos from 5 down to 1. Number 1, where to live in your metro area, right? So I live in the San Francisco Bay Area, the metro area, where to live in those different parts. Number 4, the top 5 neighborhoods in your area. And that could be pertaining to more people, right? Number 3, 5 pros and 5 cons of your area. To talk real about it, right? Number 2, 6 steps when you make your move. Basically, it's a big old sales pitch about how the McDaniel Callahan team does this, how do we do that. It's just a sales pitch right there on that. And then number 1 is the cost of living in your city. And I Googled the cost of living in Danville or Walnut Creek or San Francisco. Surprisingly, it's not there. And the content is very easy to find. You can shoot those very quickly out and about. And I don't see anybody else doing it. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I think they're great topics. I think they're the kinds of topics that work really well once you know somebody is in the market for a transaction, right? So if you're putting it out as content either designed to get you SEO traffic, so get people searching for this information coming into you, which is a great thing to do, or the type of content that you're putting out specifically maybe via emails or on your website, where you're making it very clear, like this is geared toward a buyer, this is geared toward a potential seller, where that's what you're doing. You're looking to build that relationship with them. However, your overall marketing plan of making sure that you're staying top of mind with everyone, regardless of their current transaction needs, I think that's going to fall more in the real estate specific sort of spectrum. So it may not connect as well.
Good point.
But I think it's great information for those people who are in the market for a transaction right now.
Agreed. This is why I ran it past the hammer, because I was the nail right there. That's what happened.
Well, but it's easy to get into that mode where you're talking to, and you want to talk to people who are in the market for a transaction, and it's tempting to think of those people all the time and speak directly to them when we need to be speaking to a bigger audience. So let's move on to number 2. So we talked about lifestyle. Now let's talk about community, because I think a couple of those videos you mentioned, Greg, does deal with the community at large, but it is from the perspective of a buyer. Let's talk about the perspective of someone who isn't in the market right now. What type of community videos can be doing on Facebook Live?
Yeah. So for community, these are all the things that are more local. When you're thinking about what makes it great to live in your area. What are the top businesses? What are the top things to do? What are the events that are coming up? This can be content from interviewing local businesses, either businesses that you already love or maybe businesses that are new and you're just looking to kind of get them some exposure. This could be maybe not even talking to other businesses. Maybe this could be just you talking by yourself, talking about your favorite hikes or your top 3 places to get a taco, right? It doesn't matter exactly what it is in terms of that, but you can do it both with other businesses and by yourself, and have a great way of connecting to your community. It shows a number of cool things. For people who don't know about the businesses, it makes you somebody who's bringing something new and valuable to them. For the people who already know about the businesses and love them too, it shows that you're part of the tribe. So you get that connection with them. When you say, hey, I love Joe's Taco Shop. Well, I like Joe's Taco Shop too. We must be people that can get along together, right? So that you get both benefits.
You know, it really is. I've been shooting some, unbeknownst to, we're gonna have this discussion, I have been shooting with local restaurateurs in the area. I had a restaurant reach out to me after my first video I shot and said, oh my God, I saw what you did at this restaurant. Would you come shoot at ours? And I was like, yeah, that'd be great. And, you know, I'm now walking in and meeting with clients or reconnecting people in my CRM or something like that. And the conversations literally go like this. Oh my God, Greg, I love the video you shot with so-and-so at the yada yada restaurant. I love going there too. And I'm all like, I have your email? Oh. Okay, cool.
Nice.
It's huge. And like we're a sponsoring of a thing called the Devil Mountain Run. We have it's called Mount Diablo here in the area. And it's a big thing. Like runners from around the world come to this. And not only was I able to interview a running shop here in town that are co-sponsors with us, and then after doing the interview, he loved it so much, he gave me invites to other local businesses that I didn't know that we're going to do interviews for, and he's going to put me in front of his database of 10,000 people. That when I told Matt this story before, he said that people are going to run screaming out of the state of California. But, I got 10,000 new eyeballs that are going to watch me because it's about the race, and I'm a co-sponsor, and I'm highlighting the running team. It's a phenomenal topic and a phenomenal way to gain a lot of attraction with people that you don't know yet.
Yeah, and not only from the businesses on audiences themselves, but also the relationships that you build with these businesses. They're seeing people day in and day out, the potential referral opportunities, and we could go on and on about local, but you know, we have a timeline to try and get through some great content for you guys. So
we do, because we have one more to cover, which is trends. And one thing I noticed working at my old video marketing agency, where 90% of the clients were real estate agents, is whenever we would send out an email on their behalf that mentioned the word trends in the email subject line, it immediately got a spike of better open rates. People responded to that headline. And so one thing I just wanted to point out real quick is, if you're going to do a Facebook Live, there's a couple of places to keep an eye out for, like CNBC Money, house.com. Greg, if you know of any others, speak up. Neighborhood Scout, maybe. What are some of the other sites where you can keep up on local trends or economic trends?
Your local patch.com will
right.
give a hyper local information. That's kind of one of my go-tos for sure.
Keeping Current Matters. It's a paid service, but a lot of agents do have that already. So if you've got it, take advantage of it and turn it into more than just a post that you throw up there on Facebook. Do a Facebook Live about it, and use the word trends in the title for the Facebook Live video. So we talked about lifestyle, we talked about community, and we talked about trends. And Zach, one of the things that you do is, when you help agents create their own local show, you then break that up, you turn it into a podcast, you turn it into various bits and pieces. And I think that's what the future is you create this kind of cornerstone piece of content, and then behind the scenes, somebody else breaks it up into different pieces. And I think Facebook Live works really well for that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a great way in order to have one simple thing that you're doing week after week in order to create content, but then turn it into pretty much all of the marketing that you need in order to stay top of mind with your market, with your sphere, and with new potential clients as well. So it's a fantastic strategy. Anybody who wants to learn more about that can check it out at localcelebrityshow.com.
Oh, easy enough. I was going to prompt you to do the same thing. And Greg, what's the best way to reach out and connect with you?
Guys, go ahead and text me. My number is 925-915-1978. It goes right to this bad boy. I have paid my bills. If you text me or call me, I will pick up. Test me. Seriously, people don't believe I actually pick up the phone. It's insane.
You do actually pick up the phone. I'll give you that. And then for me, go to getmicrofamous.com. You can learn all about what I've got going on, connect up on social, get the Microfamous book, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much, guys. Shall we?
I think we shall. All right, guys. Until next time. Peace out, ninjas. We gone.